Hey family, welcome into our broadcast today. Listen, a lot of people that were supposed to be your peace, they were your source of betrayal. The same people that you thought would be in your life to give you that peace and that comfort that you thought they were going to give you, they became a source of betrayal. When a person that you trusted becomes a source of betrayal for you and not the peace that you've expected, make sure that you do not allow any offense, any resentment, any negative emotion to enter into the soil of your heart, because this is a setup from the enemy. Because the enemy knows, family, he's not omniscient, he's not all-knowing, but the enemy knows how much damage he can do through betrayal, especially through people that you trusted. That's one of the most difficult things to do, is to trust all over again, especially from a person who you thought would be your peace, who you thought would protect you, who you thought that your heart was safe with. Some of you may have gone through this. You found out that a person that you loved, you trusted, was not your source of peace, that they've now become your worst enemy. They've now become a source of betrayal, and now they're your worst nightmare. And you may wonder, and you may question, why God? I want you to know that it's okay to ask God why. You're not asking God why to insult his intelligence. You're asking God why because you really want to know. You really don't get it, and you really don't understand. God doesn't look down upon any of us who ask him these questions. God, why? Why did you allow me to go through this and you could have prevented this? Why did this person have to break my heart? Why did this person have to betray my trust and betray me to such a manner as they have? We have to learn how to be like Christ. Yes, we have to learn to be like Christ, family. God has to allow certain things to hit our doorstep because he gives us free will, and because he wants us to learn how to respond in love. It doesn't matter what we encounter. It doesn't matter who we encounter in this world. God wants us to respond like him. We're not to react like the enemy wants us to react. No, family. Don't be afraid when you see things going left for you to speak out on it. Don't be afraid to say no. Don't be afraid to put your foot down. Don't see something wrong and don't voice it. Don't be afraid to open up your mouth and speak out on things that offend you, that make you feel bad, things that you don't even like. Don't be afraid to say something. If you are silent when you know you're being mistreated and taken advantage of, family, this is what you're going to continually get. The enemy is going to continue assigning people in your life so that they can treat you in this manner. People who became a source of betrayal to you, that were supposed to be your true peace and your true comfort outside of God. This is what's causing you to get tripped up in life, because that's so difficult to go back and retrust people who have broken your trust. I mean, over and over and over again. Now your emotions are all over the place. Now you don't know what to do. The first thing you need to do, family, is make a decision to forgive. Make a decision to forgive. It doesn't mean that they deserve your forgiveness. It's not about if they deserve your forgiveness or not. You cannot walk around in this life with that baggage on your back. You cannot go through life rehearsing every bad thing people have done to you. That's tormenting yourself. That's torture. That's the enemy's job, to torture you and I. Don't torture yourself rehashing, remembering everything that person has done. Take a moment, sit with yourself, and reflect back to when things were going wrong that you noticed, and why didn't you step up to the plate and say something? You know, sometimes people sit there and they take all of that abuse emotionally, spiritually. They take it because they're afraid if they speak out, that person will walk away. They're the wrong person. Any person that will leave your life because you voice how you feel and how they've made you feel. If they walk away from you, family, give you any negative attitude, that person is not from God. That's a narcissistic person. That is the enemy's camp. This person is from Satan. People who were supposed to be your peace, and you found out they were your source of betrayal. But God is going to mend your heart. God is going to heal you. God is going to make you smile again. You're going to laugh again. You're going to love again. These are setbacks if you let them. These are distractions from the enemy. The enemy want to destroy you because he can't afford for you to make it, because you're going to damage his kingdom. So he has to send you negative people. He has to send you people that come in the form of light. But they're not an angel of light. They're an angel of darkness. Don't disregard the signs that you see. Don't justify behavior that people show you. Don't. Because you're going to get taken advantage of. Your heart is going to get broken. We have to learn, though, family. Even if you made all the right decisions, spoke up, said what you needed to say respectfully, it's still a possibility that your heart will get broken. It's still a possibility that you're going to get betrayed. But what do? You love yourself enough, and you pack up your dignity and your self-respect, and you move on. I'm telling you, to those of you who are asking these questions, Prophetess Nikki, this person became a source of betrayal for me, and I thought they were going to be my peace. So how do I trust? Trust is earned. When a person breaks your trust, breaks your heart, I would highly encourage you to go into prayer and be led by the Spirit of the Lord to do whatever the Lord wants you to do. In that, people have to earn your trust. They have to re-earn it. And not just what they say. I would encourage you not to do that. Just go by what people say. People can say anything. They can make their mouth say anything, but it's in word and deed. You want to hear, and you want people to do. You have to allow people to say what they need to say and do what they need to do. They have to say and do. Actions are going to speak louder than words. It's dangerous to stay in something and you know you shouldn't be in it, and you know it. It's dangerous to stay. It's dangerous to keep silent when you know you're being injured, when you know you're being hurt. Don't have fear. That's what keeps you quiet, fear. And fear comes from the enemy. God didn't give you the spirit of fear. That comes from the enemy, because fear paralyzes you. Fear makes you feel like, if I say something, I'm going to ruin this. Everybody's going to dislike me. You don't have the right people in your circle. Don't be afraid to confront things. Don't be afraid to speak up. People who were supposed to be your peace, they became a source of betrayal. You know, God said he will oppose people who oppose you. He will be an enemy against those who are an enemy to you. He will bless people who bless you, and he'll curse everybody that curses you. God takes things personal where you are concerned. Whatever they have done unto you, they've done it unto the Lord. When people talk about you, make fun of you, how you dress, what you look like, what you sound like, what you wear, what you have and what you don't have, I want you to understand they're doing it unto God. I want you to get that in your spirit every time. I don't care if it's a boss on your job. I don't care if it's an employee you work with. It can be somebody that you're related to. It can be a marital partner. It doesn't matter. When they make fun of you, when they make little sly remarks, they do it jokingly but meaningly. You know, a lot of people will say a lot of nasty things to you jokingly, but they mean it. I don't want you to laugh at that, and I don't want you to laugh with them. And I don't want you to be silent when people laugh at you and say, oh, I'm just joking. It wasn't a joke, family. They saw the pain on your face, and they saw the dislike, and they felt that negative emotion that you gave them when they said these nasty things jokingly to you and meaningly. They knew you caught on. You're going to catch on, because you have the Holy Spirit, and God is going to allow you to see through people just like an x-ray machine. You're going to be under a spiritual microscope where God is going to give you the ability to see. But don't keep giving your heart into places that are not safe. Don't keep giving yourself to people who don't do well by you, family. People who were supposed to be your peace and your comfort, they became a source of betrayal. because the enemy doesn't want you to get what God has for you. See, this is why you've met so many ugly people in your past. This is why you had so many negative, broken relationships. That's why you've been in abusive relationships, physically, mentally, spiritually, psychologically, emotionally. That's why. Because the enemy wanted you so damaged that you wouldn't even desire what God has for you. And when God presented it to you, you would shoo it away. This is a setup from the enemy. Whatever you do, don't allow this stuff to get on the inside of your family where you will reject the blessings of the Lord. No, sometimes you say you don't want a great relationship because you don't think you're going to get one. Sometimes you say, I don't want to be married anymore, or married for the first time because that didn't work out and I'm never going to allow somebody else to treat me like that. Everybody has their own personal decision, so stand on your own decision. But don't make a decision just based upon somebody else's mistreatment of you, thinking everybody that treated you that way that you would new meet would treat you the same. You guys understand that? So don't base a future person on the past. They didn't hurt you, they didn't offend you, they didn't betray you, they didn't deceive you. That's a tactic from hell. I'm telling you, family of God, put your trust in God 100%. But don't put your trust in man 100%, because man is fickle. Man will deceive you. Man will manipulate. But before we get totally destroyed, God will show us signs. So don't miss the signs. God will pay people back for what they've done. God will vindicate you. But if you see something, say something. Stand up and speak out, family. Don't let the enemy cause you to be quiet when something is not right. You have a voice. Use your voice. Don't be afraid to use your voice, family. Don't be afraid to stand up for you. God is standing up for you. Stand up for yourself, family. You will never go through life alone. You won't be. You might not go through life with the people or the person that you wanted, but God will never leave you comfortless. God will never leave you orphaned. He won't. Every negative person that left you, God is going to give you double for whatever have left. He said, I give you double for your trouble. I will give you double for your former shame. So many people brought so much shame upon your life, but they were setting you up for the greatest miraculous comeback that you've ever faced in your life. Thank y'all for tuning in. Have an amazing day. Until next time.